Okay guys, welcome back to part 4 of my D-Day anniversary group build sponsored by Charlie Mac. Today we're going to start doing all the stuff that's in orange on as many pages as we can in this video. As you can see, I got lots of parts here, and I got lots of parts that are already cut off the sprue and painted. These are painted in gunmetal. Here are all the barrels right here, all 9 of them. They need to get cleaned up. I'm going to paint those. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm going to paint those in black metallic steel, I believe. As far as the turrets go, I have to drill a couple of holes. As you can see, I already did. Well, let's see. I don't think you can see that. As you can see, I already did 2 holes right there. Now, I got to be careful because in this top picture, it shows the holes on the starboard side. Let's put it that way. Then down here, it shows the holes on the port side. So I need to be careful about how I drill those. So these ones here are already drilled out for the starboard side, so we can move him out of the way. Now, we'll drill this guy, and luckily, I don't know how well you guys are going to see this. Oops, the other way. But they give you detents. Let's see, let's go this way. There you go. They give you detents on where to drill the holes. And you can see the 2 top holes there that are closest together and closest to the wall. Those are the ones that are going to be drilling out right now. So, I already have my pin vise set up. It doesn't take very much to go through here. I was going to do this with my electric drill, but I just decided to do this. And I did get some new work mats. And they are green, so they will show up my work a little bit better. As you can see, I'm already through. Oops, this way. You can see that I'm already through there. Let me back this out a little bit. Yeah. And so we'll drill it from this side, and then we'll go back from the other side also. Take that out there. And now these holes I'm drilling are to accept whatever these are. I'm not quite sure what those are. I don't know if those are hatches or vents, or it doesn't give you any explanation on the instructions. So, alright, that's 2 holes here. Now, what I usually do is I'll go through the other side just to make sure they are the right size. And I already tested the one that I cut, and the holes are correct. Alright, so there we go. Then I'll hit it with a little bit of sanding stick, just to make sure that that piece sits flat. Okay, that is the second one. I will do the next one off the camera, and I will probably paint these off the camera, and I'll be back in a little bit. Alright guys, now that my holes are all drilled out, I'm going to install the bases on these. And these are, got the pins on them, so they are able to sit on the deck properly. So we'll go ahead and stick him in there. And these all have been cleaned up already, guys. So, and here's a quick set. Alright. That's 2 of them. And now the third. Now you got to watch out what you clean off on these guys, because there's something on there that looks like it needs to get cleaned off, but it's actually part of the turret. And I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this, but you see those little tabs right there on the top, there and there. Those belong, so don't cut them off. Alright, let's get this final one in here. I might end this build in this video. It all depends on how everything goes. Alright. Okay. So these guys are now ready for paint. And I got to clean up all the barrels. So let me go ahead and paint these and get the barrels all cleaned up, and I'll show you what happens from there. Okay guys, we are back, and as you can see, I have the main gun pretty much completed. Now it's ready for paint. This one and the two others. Also, we are going to be looking at this stuff down here, which I do have off the sprue, and we're going to start installing the crane, catapult, and stuff like that, plus all the other guns that are on here. So, with that being said, let me go ahead and paint these guys up, and we can go ahead and put these guys on the ship, make it look a little bit more like a ship of war, and we'll be back here in a few minutes. Okay, boys and girls, we are back, and I have done a lot of stuff while I was off camera, and I'll give you a rundown on that in the next clip. Anyhow, right now we're going to go ahead and install these catapults, and they are specific because what happens on these is that on the outside here is the bracket or brace or whatever for the lifeboats. So you'll see there's two detents on there for the brackets to fit into, and then the other side of it fits into the side of the ship. Anyhow, let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to use a little bit of this super glue to put this in there, and we'll put it in there with a toothpick. Okay. I'm trying to figure out the best place to put this lighting. Alright, so we got some more of that over there, and we're going to take some of this over here and put it right on the inside of that. There you go. Alright, and we're ready. Here we go. I didn't see, I think they gave me a biplane to put on this ship, on the catapults. I don't know if I'm going to put a biplane on here. I think I might have a couple of mono wing planes for this era to put on here. Anyhow, that's one, and here's the other, and we'll get him ready. We'll flip the boat around. Or if a boatswain mate heard me call this a boat, I would get my butt chewed out. It's a ship, it's not a boat. And you guys are in the Navy, you know that. Okay. Alright, let's see. This is not going to get finished in this video as I thought it might. There is so much more details that I have to put on here. There's, I think, 20 stairs that I need to install. But let those dry up for a minute, and I'll give you a walk around on the ship and show you what's been done, and we'll continue from there. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Okay, guys and gals, what you are looking at right now is the instruction sheet for this USS Quincy. And if you remember when I showed you this, the yellow was the ones that were pulled off the sprues, the orange were the ones that weren't done, and now you see a whole bunch of green on there. Well, all that green is stuff that has been accomplished. Overriding the orange, that means that that section right here is totally complete. And so on and so forth. So you can see a lot of green going on in this page. Still some orange. And then we got a little bit more green on this side here. More down here. I didn't mark these off, but these are actually attached to the ship. And I'll show you that here in a minute. Anyhow, as you can see, we're pretty close to being done with this guy. Anyhow, let me show you what the ship looks like. And we'll see how it goes. So, ladies and gentlemen, the USS Quincy, this mast is going to fall off. I don't have the main mast glued in, only because I'm afraid I'll knock them off and break them or something like that. And when I turn this over, this one will probably fall out. But as you can see, all my guns are on there. 2 forward 5-inch guns there. A 5-inch gun back here. 50 mils down here, 20 mils up here. I'm going to take this guy off because otherwise he's going to fall off and break or something. So my cranes, catapults, smokestacks, all my searchlights. I'm missing, I lost one searchlight. We'll have to see where that goes. One of the barrels fell off of there. I got the main mast up here. And we'll give you a side view like that. Turn it around this way. Now, this is going to be the conclusion of this part 4, only because I have a bunch more stuff that needs to go on the sides here. And I am going to do something really special with this ship, something that I have never done yet. So that'll be in part 5, where I will do the finale reveal on this one. Also, I will be doing a reveal on my Camaro build. So stay tuned for both of those coming up real soon. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this video, and as always, your questions, comments, input, sub, shares, and likes are always welcome. For now, Gemini Scale Model Works out for now.